All right, what's happened? We got De Bello Gallico, Book 5, Chapter 45. We got a correlative going on right there. So we'll start with quanto as much as the oppugnatio, the attack, era was, and then you've got these comparatives. Was more severe and more harsh. In dies, into the day, but this really just means daily. And maxime, and especially, quote, because. And I'm going to need a little line over there to set up our ablative absolute. And because with a magna parte, a great part, militum of the soldiers, confecta, having been exhausted, vulneribus, from their wounds, the race, the situation, pervenera, had come. Paucitatem to a paucity or scarcity, diversum of defenders. So mind you, Rome has been, or at least, Cicero's camp has been defending itself for days. Just think if Sabinus, had done the same. Tanto. All right, so we had that as much as, by that much. And then we have this eor here. So comparative again. Crebiores, more frequent. It can be crowded, but here frequent letters. Nuntique, and messengers. Alright, Mitte Bontor were being sent. Ad Caesarem, to Caesar. Pars quorum, some of whom or part of whom. Deprehensa, having been caught, and this is modifying pars. Perfect passive participle. Were killed. In conspectu, in the sight. Nostromo militum, of our soldiers. With torture. Alright, so not much incentive to do this because you'd be caught and tortured, but also it's demoralizing. Alright, there was one Nervian, intus within, nomine vertico, and this is ablative respect with the name vertico. Born in an honorable honesta loco, born in an honorable loco place. Qui who Profugera had fled. Ad Ciceronem to Cicero. Prima Obsidione from the first siege. And Praecitra had shown suum fidem, his own faith, AE to him, and the AE is going to be Cicero. The hic is Cicero, he persuades, and this takes the dative. He persuades the slave or servant, spe libertatis, with the hope of freedom, magnis quae primis, and with great rewards. And this is going to be an indirect command, that's why that's subjunctive. To carry the letters to Caesar. Vertigo is going to be the illa he effort brings. And this is a perfect passive participle describing the has, which is describing the letters. He brings the letters. Having been bound in Inoculum on a javelin, and Gallus as a Gaul. He pervena Caesarem, he comes to Caesar. Versates, having mingled, having blended, inter Gallos, among the Gauls. Sine ole suspicionem, without any suspicion. Alright, and then cognoscitur, and sometimes it's cognoscip, but here cognoscitur, it is learned, one of those impersonals. It is learned from him. De periculis, about the dangers of Cicero and the legion. Okay, so finally the Romans are able to get through to Caesar by using a Gallic slave. He's able to blend in because he is a Gaul, so he looks, walks, acts, talks like them, whereas the Romans definitely do not. And so Caesar finally finds out what is happening. And so in the next few, bits, we're going to find out, Caesar's response and how he deals